In this tutorial, we'll go through control structures. So, what is a control structure? So, control structure is something wherein we add conditions or iterators. That's like how we execute like code. So, through control structure, uh, like if there is no control structure, code does not have like any stop. So it will add a dynamism to code if we use control structure. So control structure include iterators, loops, and conditions. So conditions also have like case statements as well as if else loops. So this is a switch case, and what are control structures? Like I just said, we have these all things like the conditionals, which include if-else statements, and also we have loops. Uh, Loops include like while or a loop, do, or until. So let's see how those work in code. So I'll go to IRB and I'll go to IRB and execute code, or else like execute in here itself in the this code itself, in the file itself I'll execute. So let's say I want to iterate from inside of this thing. So I want to iterate uh, through this 1 to 5. So what I would do is I could use an iterator. Iterator is a dot each statement, like it is filling, it is auto filling now, like you saw like how it auto filled. So it auto filled. So you can run this thing and you can see like it will iterate through all of these uh, elements, and it throws out a uh, every every variable. So here we'll here this is a block variable. So block variable, like the scope of it remains inside of the block itself. It doesn't come out of here. So it is not accessible inside of a class, or inside of a class, or action. So it is only available through the block itself. So this is block. Do and end is a block, and also we can denote a block using parenthesis, curly braces. So if you do this as also, then also you will get the return as uh, like as expected. So let me like run this code. So you can see like it ran 1 to 5, and here also it ran 1 to till 5. So that's how it works. And when it comes to while loop, what we can do is while L, like you can take a take we can start from I equal to 0, and while I is less than a dot length, what you will do is like you can loop through all of the code, and you'll be able to get this thing. So again you can see like it looped from 1 to 5. So this is a loop, and this is an iterator, because we are using this like on this thing we are iterating. So we are iterating each element. So we'll be getting a block variable as this thing. But in here we are taking like a like a variable, like a normal variable, and we are incrementing till this condition is met. So once this condition like breaks, then we'll be exiting this loop. So and also we have like you can see like for also we have, and also until we have. So we can put like until as well. Huh. You can put until also, until I is greater than, I is actually less. Okay, until I is greater than or equal to a of length. So now a, did we comment a? So here we got a, and you can see 1 to 5 you will be able to get 1 to 5. So when what this does is it will loop till I is greater than or equal to a's length. So once I is of a's length, it breaks the loop. So that's how until works. And we also have switch statement. So uh, case a when, so you have all these things. So when a equal to 1, then it throws 1. So we can, what we will do is like uh, we can put this thing inside of the loop. So that's how like we'll be able to like return everything. So now now if uh, a of I, so when when the index, like when this element is 1, then it throws 1, or else like 2, like it is giving characters instead of numerical value. So that's how like the case switch case works in Ruby. And yeah, let me run it. So you can see 1 to 5. And also there are like I'm these are like while, until, and loop do. huh, Loop do are loop do is a basically a loop, and we can run it and check like it is expecting a number. And once you see like if we give 0, then it breaks. So if you give another number, then it doesn't break. So if we run this thing, it is asking a number. So I'll return 5. So it said I entered 5. So if at all I return enter 0, it ends the loop. So that's how this thing works. Loop usually is followed with break. So that's a thing to remember. Until and while me like follows a condition. If a loop doesn't have a break, then it will loop forever, and it goes into an infinite loop. So let me like let me remove gets.chomp. So now you can see like it goes to the infinite loop. So now you can see it goes to infinite loop. See, we can end this loop by entering control C. It interrupts the flow, like the loop, and it breaks the loop, and will exit the executable Ruby file. So we'll exit this program. And also we have some other iterators like 1 up to 5 to puts I. Array, I haven't I haven't removed this loop. So you can see up to also works like from 0, like 1 to 5. I'm going from 1 to 5, and I'm throwing the value of the like incremented value from 1 to 5. So also you can do down to, and down to is like a reverse of up to. So you can see do down to, and it works as expected. See, you can go from 5 to 1, and apart from this, like we have seen switch cases, and also we can have like if and if else statements. So uh, let's say a equal a comma b equal to 1 comma 2. So if a greater than b, you can see like else, huh, a greater than b. So, in this if and if else statements, you can see if A is greater than B, A is greater than B. If A is less than B, it will return A is less than B. And if both are equal, it will return both are equal. So let's see what it returns. So it says A is less than B. So now what I'll do, I'll make them same. So now they are equal. And if at all I make a greater, then you will see like is greater than it, b is returned. So these are like the simple conditional statements that we use. And what else we have? We have covered iterators. Like iterators, what is an iterator? Like it goes through hash, like iterator functions on a hash or array. So like we said, like we saw before, we looped through a array. So here this is an iterator, and it iterates from like it reiterates the array. So it goes to every single value and returns this value. You can also return each with index. So it will also return the index of the array as well. So this is value and this is index. So let me change here to value and index. So now we'll get both index and value as a return. So let me run this code and show you how it works. Uh, Let me like format it better so that now it got formatted better. So now you can see here is a value, here is an index. So that's how like the index with index works. And we discussed what are iterators, which Ruby objects commonly you use iterators. We use on arrays, as well as like we can also use it on hash. So let's use this hash. And in case of hash, you will get the key value pair. And let's see like how the key value pair works now. See, now I am running the code. Now you can see like this code got executed, and we are getting key and value of each of these pairs. And like we discussed earlier, hash can be hash uh, key and value are separated by a rocket symbol, and you can separate it by with colon as well. So this thing, like we can put this as well. So let me change like this also. It works as expected. Uh, Let me see what is the issue. Okay, the issue is like the symbols can't be numeric value, so that is why we are getting this issue. So uh, how is iterator different from loop? Like I just said, iterator goes through like each element in the hash or array, and it returns the value or value on index. In case of this thing like hash, it will return key value pairs. And what do times do? So times is another method. It will loop that many time amount of times like uh, we need. So for example, let me say like 5 times do I, and so what I'm doing is like I'm going through this index using times keyword. So let me run this thing. So you can see like I've iterated through this B hash, and I've returned these values. Now, what values are passed to block variables in n times? So, what values are passed? We pass like 0 to, in case of 5 times, it will pass 0 to 4. So, it whenever like we send if you can see like let me show what I value is. It will go from 0 to 4. So 5 times like iterates 0 to 4, so consecutively. And what when should parenthesis be used instead of do end? So usually parenthesis is used like if you have a single liner statement. If you want like a multi-liner statements, then you'll use do end. And also you can actually use a semicolon inside of a parenthesis. So you can let me show you like using parenthesis. So like you can also like use you can use a semicolon and return another thing. So let me show you how it works. So now I'm showing key value pairs, both key and value. So usually so the flower brackets are used for single line statements. And what is the purpose of block variables? So block variables holds the value of this like each value, like it iterates from here to here, low from start to end it will iterate, and each in each loop the value changes like increments, and goes to the next value. So yeah, and I've shown you how each works, and I also showed you like uh, what does like each yield like does each yield for a hash. Like I've said, key value pairs, and I've shown you up to and down to. There is a difference between up to and 5 times also. Like I can you can like you know like how times works. So times will basically iterate like that many times. So but it starts if you take the index of it, it starts with 0. So it includes 0 as well. But up to will go from like from which number you start from there to up to like 10. So if you iterate this thing, like you can see like we'll get to the value from 5 to 10. So from here to here it will go. And why is each preferred? Because it is simple, and most often like in Ruby each is used. And I've shown you like how the what is an infinite loop. In case of there is no break statement, then it iterates forever. When the condition is not met in until, it will iterate forever. So this is how like a infinite loop works, and which Ruby loop can run forever if not controlled. So like I've said, both the those loops run forever, and like I just said, what does break do? Breaks the loop, uh, and breaks the loop. And next, what does next do? Like it goes to the next value. So for example here, let me put a condition. If next if I equal to 3, in case I equal to 3, I am going to the next value. So let me show you how it works. So it skipped I equal to 3, means when I equal to 3 it is actually 4. So fourth index. So I is actually fourth value in the index. So it skipped the fourth value, and yeah, that's how next works. And yeah, also redo actually does again, like the loop runs again, and in case of failure, and retry also similarly the same thing. And yeah, we are like we have covered everything almost, and I guess we are good.